So this is the WoBirdy Smart Bird Feeder. It's got AI species recognition, 2.5K video, takes photos, it will identify the bird species, and it will tell you a little bit about your feathered visitors. And it's got solar panels to keep it charged. It can automatically feed birds on a schedule you set, or you can manually trigger it at any time from your phone, because now we're door dashing bird food to the birds. Now let's see what's in the box. Charge, first power on, download the app and feeder setup. So I'm going to charge down the app. All right, so that's it. It's a birdhouse, and we got the solar panels on top of the roof, which is awesome. We have the USB back here to charge it. We have your bird perch right here, so birds can get in here. And then this is a nice dish for the bird seed. And then you got your camera and everything else. So there's a little speaker back there too, so I guess you can talk to it and stuff. And then up here is, let's see, is where you're going to fill the bird food. So it's pretty good, and it's really sturdy. I'm not sure how much it weighs, but you know. All right, now the first thing we need to do is charge it. Back here. There we go. And we're going to plug this in, and we'll come back when it's charged. So I got the S24 charged. I don't have the bird food in yet. We'll get that in time. And, you know, it's got the solar panel. So now let's talk about the ways to mount this. So first you have this bracket. And with this bracket, you can mount it on a pull stand, like one of those bird pull stands, and mount this to the bottom, stick it in the dirt, and the bird seed feeder will sit right there. You can take this back piece here, and you can mount this up against a wall. And likewise, just once you mount it, do that. Maybe you don't have the bird pool or a wall. What else do you got? You have a strap that you can put around a tree, and you put the strap around this, and then you wrap it around the tree and tighten it. Let's give that a shot. I got the strap here, and then I'm going to run it through here. All right, I got it. Don't worry, folks. I got it. I'm a professional. I don't know what happened, folks. I told you I wasn't too good at this. I guess I'll feed the birds now. Wait, maybe I don't got it. I did my best, folks. See, I still feel like it's not the best option. So I tried it again, and it's an option. Let's just say it's an option. Tweet, tweet. So now you have 3 methods: the pull, a wall, the strap, or you can just hang it like from a shepherd's hook or something. You just put this back here, and well, there you go. Now you can just hang it. And the option I'm going to do is, because I can't use those trees back there because of those prongy things, I got myself one of those poles. But I had to order this online. I'll put the link in there, because when I went to like the stores by me, they only had the ones that had like the one stick and then the other stick in the ground. And I've used those for certain things, and I feel like they flop around. I don't feel like they're sturdy. So I found this one with a pretty nice hook here, and it's got 4 prongs plus the middle. So I feel like this is going to be real sturdy. And then it also comes with the plate. So we'll be able to test to see if this plate mounts easily onto this piece here. And then this will go onto the pool. So we'll test that out too. Now, the only thing I didn't like is that this didn't really come with screws to screw it into a pull base. But the pull base also didn't really come with screws to screw it in. So I had to go to the big box store and buy some screws to do this. And this is I made sure to get a bird feeder pull that was universal fitting. And you can see this has a lot of like options of where you can put the screws. And it still doesn't really fit on this. So I kind of wish these openings on the bottom here were a little wider, because I'm only going to be able to put it on 2 unless I angle it, and I don't want to angle it. But I think 2 will still give me a nice sturdy base. I had to go buy some screws with some washers and some some bolts, you know, to tie it in there. I'm going to go ahead and put that together, and then we'll set it up outside. All right, folks, I got my little hammer thing here to get this into the ground. And again, this is a 4-pronged one, 5 if you count the center. And we're going to put this on top, and that'll be where the bird mounts. So let's go on and do this. And I'm just going to put it center here. I don't know what's down here. We got some stuff. I'm going to put it like right about here. All right, so I got this facing the right direction before I actually put in the spikes so I can hammer them the right way. And this is actually really sturdy. Even with just these 2 screws, it's not going anywhere. So let's go down here and let me see if I can get these spikes in. Oh yeah, that's nice. And we get this one in. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, I got that in pretty good. Let's go a little further. All right, that's sturdy, folks. That is sturdy with the 5 prongs. Yeah, it's not, I don't have it exactly straight, but we'll see. Now I'm going to get the bird feeder and put it on here. All right, now let's add the bird food in the bird feeder. Oh, you make sure you clean out all the seeds in there so this closes really tight. There you go. Oh, this is heavy, so this will be a good test for this thing. Oh, yeah. And I got to just set this up with the app, and we'll see how it does overnight. It looks like it may storm too. We'll see how it does overnight with the rain. All right, folks. And we just set that up. I told you it looked cloudy. I haven't even powered the thing on yet, and it's raining. It's like a monsoon. Well, I should say now because it's raining now. But anyway, I appreciate you all watching, but I'm not going to go out there and turn it on yet. I don't want to open up the weather protection where the power switch is and damage the bird feeder. But I'll tell you what we are going to do. We're going to be able to see if it holds up against Florida weather. So when the rain stops, let's see if the bird food is dry. Let's see, once I power it on, everything still works. All right, folks, it's the next day, and the bird feeder, it's still standing. Now let me go turn it on. And I will say, this is pretty sealed because it's hard to pop this out, but that's a good thing. So I'm going to turn this on. There it's on, and let's make sure this is back because, you know, it's outside in the rain. And let's make sure the food stayed dry through the rain. Oh yeah, that's perfectly dry. You can see that's no water got in there at all, which is nice. All right, now we just gotta hang this back up. All right, and it is back up. We have the blue light on, so we know we're good. And you can see there's a lot of food in there. Now we're gonna go in and check the app and get this set up. And with all that sun, these solar panels should be charging everything right on up. So let's get moving. You just go to the device on the bottom, and then in the middle, you'll see add device. Click on that, you'll see your bird feeder. So click on that, and then it's going to ask you to turn it on. Right there, you'll see the power switch. Just power that on, and you'll hear a chirp. There you go. So you see that blue flashing light, that's what you want. Then you go back to the app. Hit next. You're going to add in your Wi-Fi and your password. And then you're going to get the QR code. And as soon as you get that, just hold it in front of the camera right here, and you'll hear about 3 beeps. There you go. And then you hit next, and it's going to pair. And there we go. It took all of a few seconds. I'm going to leave the device the same. I'm going to hit done. The best part is that this WoBirdy will actually capture photos when the bird shows up at the bird feeder. But what's also cool about this is it'll use AI to identify them. So you can see that says common ground dove. Now what's even better is once it identifies them, there's actually a bird encyclopedia on this app. So if I click on this, it gives me even more information about the bird, where it's from, the features of it, the rarity of the bird, all kinds of stuff. In addition to the images it'll automatically capture once your bird hits your feeder, you can go to live view. In the device settings, see if I hit the play button, and I'll be able to see the bird feeder live. And you can have this, on your desk and just view the bird through your phone or a tablet, which is really cool. And then if you see something you like, you can just go right down on the bottom. You see the menus and you can hit the record, or I can just take an image, whatever. I can hit the microphone and talk to it, all that kind of stuff. And in settings and here as well, you can see on the bottom right is a fork and knife. These are your feeding controls. So if I were just to click here, I can say, how many portions do I want to feed? And it'll drop that amount of portions of the bird feed right immediately. You got your favorites list. The cloud is where your favorites get saved, photos that you saved, and videos. If you go into devices and settings, there's plenty of other settings. You can tweak your sensitivity, the alerts, your feeding schedule. There's even a noise to get rid of squirrels. We don't want to do that because we don't want to get rid of squirrels because we like squirrels. So overall, this is a really nice app. I've never had a problem with it. It connects to the device all the time. It's feeding every time. The pictures, again, are great on here. I love seeing the birds. But what could be better? I wish I could just set it up so when a bird lands, I can record maybe 3, 5, 10, 15 seconds of video so I have the video of the bird. All right, so let's move on. All right, folks. So I've had this WoBirdy, WoBirdy up for about a month now. And what do I think of it? I think it's pretty freaking awesome. So why do I say it's awesome? Well, from the first time I set this up, I haven't even touched it. I just left it out here through the rain, the wind, the fire, and it's still standing. There's still bird feed in here. A little wet because it was rainy. But the best thing of all, I haven't even charged this, which means these solar panels right here, they actually work to charge this battery. So that's pretty awesome. A month out here and I haven't had to charge it. The food's dry on the inside, which is really nice. So this is keeping it weather tight. So I like that. And the birds seem to like it. But best of all, they keep updating that app, and that app's really good. It's very easy. You just pull that off and you can take it inside or whatever you need to do, clean it, put more bird feed in here, charge it if you need to. But like I said, it's been a month and I haven't had to charge it. Just goes right on there like that. And you're good for another round of birds. So I would definitely say, pick this up. You're going to enjoy it and your birds are going to thank you because they're getting some nice food. And you'll have fun with it. Oh yeah, a couple other quick things. The Wi-Fi and the connection is very strong. I have this out past the patio, and when I'm all the way in the back of the house or the room, it connects. So the Wi-Fi and the connection from your phone to the WoBirdy is actually really good. I guess if I had one comment, I love their bird encyclopedia, and it's nice to see the birds and read all about the bird you've identified. But I would love it if I could access that encyclopedia from the phone at any time and see all 200 plus birds in there and just use it for my own reading leisure. And then the other thing I wish they did too, and they might be able to do this in updates, is if I could pick the region I'm in, and I can change the region based on if I go traveling or whatever. But right now I could put the region of South or Central Florida, and it would list all the birds in Central Florida, basically. So as I see them, it will check it off. Like I can collect like a sticker book of all the birds I've identified. That'd be kind of cool. I could maybe identify them from my phone app instead of the bird feeder at that point and collect my library of birds. So I'll put a link down there. I don't get anything from it, but it's right there. So yeah, so we'll see you. Thanks for watching.